Right, welcome back to Riverview. Version 2. There's version 4, I think it's the latest one. I think it's... I have to go to Roy's, I think it's his Facebook page. I haven't got the link because I no longer belong to Facebook. I think I've explained why in the past. But shall we just say one data leak too many for my taste. Right. Anyway. First thing I'm going to apologise that I got a bit of a cold, so I might be sniffling and spluttering and snorting a bit more than normal. But I think the good news is, although this is the last one, which may be good news for some of you, this is my penultimate video. One more to make after this. Right, we have been busy. We cleared the sheep out. And they've got the phone as is normal whenever I'm doing something like this. So I'll just ignore it. But I think I found ways to make money, and I'll explain more once I just clean the chickens out. Just get that lot off. I need to put the bucket on, the bucket straight ahead of us. I also cleared the barn out, which was at the end there. I have done a lot of clearing out of stuff I don't actually want. So we're down to stuff that we want. This is the only tractor we've got now, this one. And I'll pick this because it's the jack of all trades. Might not do any job particularly well, but it can do all jobs to a greater or less extent. And I can't remember if I added these in last time you heard. This is the latest thing from GTX Andy. Now, it's very handy for me. It saves me having to go into the menus to find out how much we've got. As you can see, we've got plenty of wheat in there, barley, oats, and rape. We've got, some of each of those. And I also fitted one to here, as we had the money after selling everything. That tells us how much hay and straw we got. I had to fit those in place using the place anywhere mod, but if not, they'd be too far away from the building, I think, to work. I haven't actually tried that, so that may not be accurate. I'll just get myself facing the right way. Oh, whilst we're here, before we go up and just clear that up, let's have a look at the rest of it. As I think I already done last time, I got rid of the lime. If we want lime, we'll have to go and buy it, and we'll have to get it delivered and bought in container loads, but that's fine. We've got this area now. It's freestanding, and that's where all the pallets of stuff will be going. And horses there, we've got 3. We will be getting a 4, and possibly even up to 8 when we're done this year's harvest. I will be selling off, I think I've got 2 fields still to sell once they're harvested. But that's going to be a little while yet. You won't see that. But what we do today is a little bit of messing about with the animals. And we'll start off with the chickens. But I found a way to make this pay. Not a lot of money each day. In fact, we have a look at it when we just clear this spillage of the chickens. Yeah, so this is the only tractor because it's got plenty of power for what I need, enough power for what I need, and it can take, as you can see, it can take a bucket, front forks on there, which is a must, I feel. Spin this round and fill this up again. I'm trying to do all this in cab, which is probably a big mistake, the way I drive. Right, let's just put the brake on and have a quick look. Alright, we've got finances here, but that's the one I want. Right, with new vehicles will be bought some stuff there, and we sold some stuff. I forget what. Oh, I know what we bought. Yeah, I'm going to keep the combine. I found out I can afford to keep that, but I'll change the header over. I'll put the folding header on, so I don't need a header trailer, and I don't need a second tractor to take the header back to and from the fields. Right, well, you can make money now. Where are we? 970. Well, oh, there we are. 970 there. That's what we made today. And out was property maintenance. Well, it's going to be about £80 odd. Animal upkeep would be about, let's all say 400, so we're 500 profit. Vehicle running costs, well, we're cutting that down all the time. That should be a lot lower now, and I think I just about make money on this. The more horses we get, because the more upkeep we have, but the more we can actually make. So the idea is to, we actually want to have a look at the animals. Have a good look at that. We've got to look in the seasons. Alright, chickens, I say the cleanliness is bad, but that's only because that takes a little while for it to catch up. Water is fine. Want a little bit of food in there. And we know we're going to want 28,000 litres a year of food. That's at the moment. That will go up as we get more. And we have to go through them every so often, get rid of the old broilers and sell those off, but that's for later. The horses, water is fine, but we need to add all food in there, and we're going to need 20,000 or 21,000 litres of feed a year. Now that's, I'm guessing that's all feed, so we should be fine with that. And we will, as I say, we will be getting more now. What I'm going to do, oh, let's take the brake off first. Hey, they don't improve, do I? We'll get rid of the bucket now. We're not going to need the bucket for anything else. Oh, I say get rid of it, I'm just going to drop it off. I'm not going to get rid of it. So we'll need that to keep cleaning up the chickens. I need to hook up to the trailer. Oh, slow. Yeah, well, let's have a look and see what other changes we've made. What's in here? Just back up onto the trailer and we have a little walk round. I think actually I can, as we're going to soon have crops coming in, we can actually completely empty off the silo. Well, I'll say completely, almost completely empty off. Certainly empty off the majority of wheat, because the wheat will be up before we actually need it. There's be enough barley there to feed them. Oats will keep, but I think the wheat and the rape can be sold. I don't think I made any changes over this side. No, it's all the same stuff. I'm keeping all of this at the moment. That may change. But I keep saying you won't see that. Now this is what we got on here. We got the more expensive. There's two versions of that header. One is colour match. Really, it's only colour match for the class, and that's the one I got. Rather than a slightly cheaper one, which is in Gerthoff's name, I think. Hasn't got all the class stuff on it. We're keeping the workshop because that's going to be even more necessary now, because we will have to keep changing the wheels over on the JCB. I should really have switched that engine off. Fuel barrels are staying because we need fuel on the farm. I don't want to have to spend time, especially on the combine, going out to get fuel. So we have fuel on the farm. That's staying because we need that to pick up the straw. And the hay, that's staying because we need it to rake it. That's staying because we need to turn the grass to make it into hay. The cotty plough will stay. we got rid of the standard plough. I think we done that last time. You have to excuse me, I'm not certain. I am not always fully with it. Weights are staying for the JCB. Although I won't want them just yet, only not until we start really heavy stuff. The horses are in here. Up, get off. See, very pleased to see me now. I think I can work on 8 horses. I think the morning will be spent riding them to get them up to spec and generally looking after them. In the afternoon we can do farm work. I'm hoping. What I'll do is, so I'm going to do this in my own time. No. I will increase by 1, almost immediately. I think about increasing by 1 today actually. Once I get 100% I will most probably sell. Well, not sell, but let them go back. But before we do anything else, let's fill everything up with food. Now, that's the one thing now with seasons as it is now. The food don't last long. We'll just take off the sheet. We'll get the oats. We'll get a little bit of barley up there first for the chickens. Then if we've got time we will start to sell off the wheat next. But the one thing I won't do is, that'll be more than enough. Oh, a lot more than enough. Keep the sheet on because it's a nice day. One thing I won't sell to is probably the freight yard and the milk. I think I might have trouble getting a full load with this tractor up those slopes. I should do it if I time it dead right, but I've got to get the power on if I come around the corner. Oh, one other thing I've taken off is the tip side indicator. Found out that was causing a few little issues. I was getting a lot of entries in the log, which were not what I wanted to see, but that'll do. So 7 and 4 fields will be sold once they're harvested. We've sold every other field if we need to, so we'll be down to 4 fields. That's all I'm going to need. The idea is to keep everything down to a minimum. Especially as the scenario of this one is I'm running on my own. So I don't need more than I can deal with. Provided we can make a living each year. If we get a chance, if I get everything else done, I will fast forward and we'll see how much we make today. Right, that's that done. Oh, better like that. That's down. Used to like on 17, I think that's one of Decker's mods. Used to show whether the buck was up or down. Yeah, it's worth. Right, I'm that lazy, I can't be bothered to look round. Once the straw be more than enough. Oops. And I want to stay in the cab, not leap out all over the place. I don't remember which one it was. I think it's the one on the far side. I think it's this one. Yep, that was, and that's all it wanted. We could, of course, always cut this grass and ted that and turn it into hay if we really get short of hay. But I think, by the looks of it, we can manage to keep 8 horses going and 250 plus chickens. I get them in at house. It might be 400 at house, but I think we can afford to fill up our chicken coop and have maximum. Sit down. Yeah, it's done. And a maximum horses there. Oh, not quite there yet. There we should be. And now it should be high. This should be the last thing to fill up. Oops, oops. I think we have overfilled that. We're not going to need anywhere near that amount of high. Whoa. Did we miss it? Yeah, just. I turned too sharp. I'm not certain if I've got the 4-wheel steer on this. I use that mod where you can turn off, on and off 4-wheel steer. It remembers what you had it set to last. Very handy. That's it. So I think we're finished with the tractor and trailer now. I actually keep the tractor and trailer out of the sheds now because, well, I say I finished. I haven't actually. I want to sell off that wheat, don't I? Yes, I do. Just wait for this. So I did leave that. I did put too much in there. Let's wait for that to come down. Put the sheet back on. Yeah, I'm not going to do that just for the moment. I want just check out and see whether the horses need riding or not. I went for the oats in. You silly fool. That's me I'm talking to, not you. Yeah, the steady riding's all there. Jimbo's fully fit, and the other two are almost fully fit. I don't know if, you know, you get them to fully fit and they just stay there. It seems to drop again. You get some oats in there. Must let the horses have the oats. Well, wheat, barley, oat. I think that'd be more than enough. Oh, it will be more than enough. I'm not again. I won't put the sheet back on, but we know we're going to have to. Well, we know we've got to tip up here, and we're going to have to tip off the excess. I don't want it to be too long before harvest. But again, that's going to be my delight. Yeah, I told you it didn't take much. It looks like it's there. Don't even think they had to tip, just open the side up and close it again instantly. Yeah, I think in some respects I think season was better with 3 days supply, but I can see why they've done it. They give you more to do and more like it actually is on a farm, because you'd be feeding every day. You wouldn't be feeding every second or third day, or as chance, I think every 10 days, which is a bit stupid. Just wait for it to come down. I won't sheet up. We will go and do the first, get rid of the first load of wheat. Oh, I've come too far. This is where having these trees there is a little bit of a pain, but no, still, I'm not going to chop them down. May have to where the sheep pen comes. There's one right in the way, and it could, I think, make the whole thing into another meadow. Right. I'll take a full load, and we better see where we can sell that. And I'm now beginning to suffer a bit with my cold. I feel like I've got a sneeze brewing, and you don't really want to hear me sneeze. You believe me, you do not want to hear me. I wish. Best is the brewery, but looks of it. It's not worth a lot, is it? Remind me where the brewery is. That's the one. Oh, it's the one right down the bottom there. I think we go this way around. I thought we'd better sheet up, because we're going a long way. And we're going to keep the front forks on. Basically because I'm too damn lazy to keep swapping over, and you'll see farm tractors like this quite often. Then we're going to have a couple of load of this to do. Whether we're getting both in the brewery is another matter. But you see, I already done about all the work today, and it's only 8 o'clock. So we've got plenty of time to do. Whoa! Don't come in there so fast. I don't know how I'm going to get at this, probably. Oh, here we are. Let's do this, you accident. Can't have an episode without an accident of some description, except for on Motorsport Manager, where you expect to see him. You know, I haven't been actually making videos for the last few days because it's damn cold. I've been sniffling so badly that I didn't think you'd really want to hear me sniffing all the time. 30 minutes of me sniffing could be a bit much, even for real fans of sniffing. So I must remember to slow down when I get to the end here. If I remember right, it's quite sharp here. Here we are. Slow it down. Take it down to around 20, I think. Towards in the game, it's just too easy to just go flat out all the time. I could, of course, I really wanted to take on a little bit of contracting when we're quiet and do some contracting work. Just throwing it out there. There is other ways to make money, but I've been trying to make money being purely a where is this? Oh, it's next one up there. Being purely a farmer, not doing anything else. I think we have cracked it. I hope we have anyway. But you see, we're selling all that stuff. Well, we already got 270 odd £1,000. We might make 271,000. Yes, we have just. That right. We keep the sheet up on the way back. It's not unusual for the vehicles to run back from tip and empty to blow the buck out. Buck is the another name for the trailer, by the way. For those who wonder what the hell I'm rambling on about, but I know that's most of you. We go back the way we came. Some of this got a special deal on, but look at the way that's flashing with the wool. No, so I looked at wool, and the more I looked at it, the more I thought sheep ain't gonna pay. Cattle, I think, would pay, but you'd need so intensive to get the everything you need for cattle. Pigs may pay, but the same problem again. You need so much stuff for pigs. But horses, so I already got a meadow. That's no problem. I've got some ground grain so I can get straw. If I grow oats, well, I've got straw and the feed for them. So all we really need is wheat or barley to feed the chickens, and oats to feed the horse and to supply the straw, and everything else can be sold. We know roughly how much grain we're going to need each year, so we can sell the amount above that. Straw, of course, I can't sell because I don't bale it. I know, that's my fault. Right, I think we'll sell another one off, I think, and that will probably be an episode. And it will be the final episode of this. This has been a fun series to make. I'd like to thank Roy for his work on making this. Newbie Farm / Riverview, and the work he's put into it over the years, and the amount of fun it's gave me playing it. I know that I haven't played that many maps on 19. I just got fed up with kept changing the maps as we did in the past, so I decided this year I'd stick to a very few maps from Map Max I knew and liked the work. Or, in the case of Woodfoo, Woodshire, would be one of the few maps that do what I wanted it to do. And when Roy came up with this version was very, very tough economic problems. I thought, this is the one. This is the one. Because I think I might have mentioned before, I'm mad like that. Yep, that's it. Take that off and turn sharp. It's also not unusual for a farmyard, especially around here, with stuff all in the way. Get out of the way, birds. Oh, one thing I want to do before we actually go up there, I can't check that the prices ain't altered yet. They sometimes do. Another thing I want to check is make certain nothing's actually ready. No, not yet. Next transition, I think everything will be ready to sell. Oh, I actually meant to look at that, didn't I? Wheat. No, it's still the best bets at the brewery, so we'll make our way down to the brewery. I'm going to protect my screenshot down there. So the way I'm going to play this, I'm not out to make a massive amount of money. Head purpose, well, is I'm going to go for horses, as many as I can manage in the morning. And still I've got the rest of the day then to look after the rest of the farm. And that's basically going to be it. Shall we go the other way this time? Yeah, let's. It's a nice drive down there with all these trees sort of brushing the top of the cab. I'd hate to bring a double-decker down there. A double-decker bus for those who don't know. Ooh. Steering's a bit slow, but think that's probably because I have got just front wheel steer on here, and it doesn't turn very sharply on single axle steering. There's a lot worse way to go because there's a lot more bends this way. But it does look, it still looks a magnificent map. And even playing it without, with ordinary economics in, it's still a difficult map to master. But with the tough economics of version 2, it's not impossible. No idea whether it's still available anywhere. I haven't hunted this one down. The only one I bothered to hunt down was on 17 was Willow Farm. And incidentally, if you look at the video I done on 7th of the weekend on Willow River Farm, I have put a link in there to my Dropbox. If you're interested in getting a copy of that particular map, Darren has gave full permission to do with it what I wish. Thanks, Darren. So I put it on my Dropbox, and it's a fully professional Dropbox, so it isn't going to be taken down at any time. I think I still got the very first map I ever converted on there. The only other map I ever put out under my own name. Going with someone else's work, and I just added soil mod to it in that case. I think it's still on there somewhere. Ooh, slow down. Now, one thing, this is quite realistic now on the driving, because with this amount of weight in there, you can actually feel the trailer pushing the tractor a bit. I'd hate to do this with a really lightweight tractor. I'd hate to do it too with traffic on the road. I think I could be in real trouble if there'd been traffic on the road. But you can see on that slight slope how that slows the whole thing down. Why I don't think I'd get up to some of the high points. The two really tight places to get into. You can't take a run up at them. That's the freight yard and the mill. And you need to, because there's a very steep incline to get up there. You can't use too big a trailer. I have actually in the past had to swap the trailer over just for doing those, even with quite a large tractor. I just want to remember which way it is. It's this way. There we are. Yeah, this should be the right way. Yeah, it must be wool, which is on offer, or you get a special price for it at the moment. Oh, look at the time I've been yarning to you all this time, and we're done the half hour, and I'm badly in need of an opportunity to blow my nose and possibly have a good sneeze as well. There we go, into the brewery. Must make a lot of wheat beer now. Before I tip this, I'm actually going to do that. Yeah, that's what I need to do on this, and come out of cab. Sorry about that, I had to have a cough there, and I'm gonna do that and that. Get everything back. Get back in the cab. I'm going to say thank you very much for watching. If you like this show, please consider leaving a like. I'm afraid this is the last of the Riverview and almost the last of my maps. You can tell I'm suffering, my voice is going now. I think I've done enough talking. Trouble is, once I start, I can't stop. Any comments, questions, queries, or don't bother suggestions anymore. Any comments, questions, queries, free to post them in the comment section. I read every one. I try and reply to everyone. And these videos will stay up as long as YouTube lets them stay up, which may not be that long with their negation of their duties re the copper rules. I'm not signing up for something where I could find myself non-gratious in the US of A. Not that I'm ever likely to go to the US of A, but never burn your boats completely, especially if you're in the middle of the ocean and you're sailing on it. Doesn't do to burn your boat, you get wet. With that little bit of nonsense, it's me, I'm saying cheerio, cheerio.